Hello friends, my name is Vas Solo. I'm a recovered drug addict and alcoholic, a practicing yogi, and a certified meditation instructor. What's it like to know that I can never smoke weed, drink, or do drugs ever again? What's it like to live a life of abstinence? Is sobriety really that boring? I'll talk about that in this video. But first, if you like the channel, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell. I upload videos about addiction, recovery, and personal development, so if that's something you're into, make sure to subscribe. Think about kids going to their first day of school. You usually see them crying and clinging to their parents. They're scared. They don't want to go into that big building. But a few weeks pass and all of that changes. School becomes a normal part of their routine. And that's what I felt like going to my first 12-step meeting. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect or who would be there. But it ended up being the best thing that I ever did because it resulted in my recovery from addiction. Maybe not just the one meeting, of course, I had to work the program, but it was the start of my journey. See, one of the scariest things about recovery for me was the idea of having to live life completely sober. And that's what prevented me from doing it for so long. I'm sure that some of you watching this can relate. I loved the drugs and alcohol. They were my release. I used them to have fun. I used them to celebrate. I used them to relax. Well, maybe not the coke. There's nothing relaxing about snorting lines and not sleeping. But a few shots of vodka after a long week of work made me feel good. It gave me that feeling of, finally I can relax and have some fun. And in the beginning, it was fun. Going out, drinking, seeing what adventures I'd get into, feeling invincible and carefree. Who cares about tomorrow? This right now is it. Woo! But we all know what happens after a while. Our life becomes the movie Groundhog Day. We get stuck in the vicious cycle and we find ourselves powerless over our cravings. We try to control the amount we use and we find that we can't. We try to take a break for a while and we find that we can't do that either. Meanwhile, our life is gradually falling apart. We begin to isolate, we stop taking care of our basic needs, we become financially insecure, and our addiction becomes the focal point of our existence, sucking us deeper and deeper into the void. Man, what a bad place to find yourself.
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
When I got there, I felt stuck. I wanted my life to change, but I didn't know what to do. After 12 years of living this way, I didn't know anything else. What would life look like without all of these substances that I love doing so much, but that are also killing me? And this is what kept me in that cycle for so many years. Until February of 2017 when I went to that first meeting. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I was willing to try something different. Anything that would hopefully end this nightmare. I guess for me, I reached the point where the pain of another relapse became greater than the pain of recovery. One very important thing that I understand today is that how I see things is sometimes wrong, especially when I'm an addict and I'm not in a balanced state. For example, when I was sick, I thought I'd never get married. I thought marriage was a trap, that I could never limit myself to one sexual partner, and I was completely convinced of this. However, today, I'm happily married. So, what's changed? Well, it is my experience that as we recover, what we value and desire also changes. So, as we grow and evolve, so do our tastes. And that's why today, building a healthy relationship with the person I love is more important to me than being promiscuous. I've done that, and it was fun, but ultimately it left me feeling empty and unfulfilled, just like the drugs. But after I recovered, the destructive things that I used to enjoy became unappealing, and I found healthier, more productive, more uplifting, and ultimately much more satisfying interests. So the idea that my life will be boring without the drugs and alcohol was an illusion created by my imbalanced mind, which made things that are bad for me seem unpleasant and things that are good for me seem unappealing. And this is how I ended up ruining my life. So take a look at your life and ask yourself, am I happy? Am I fulfilled? Does my life feel meaningful? Is my mind working for me or against me? Do I feel like I'm moving in the right direction? Am I satisfied? Or am I stuck and miserable? And if you're not in a good place, then trust me that this is a state you can change, because I was there 4 years ago, feeling exactly the same way. And today my life is so much better. And I'll make a video about that, how my life has changed since recovery. But for now, just know that you can recover. I've seen it happen so many times. That's why I keep making these videos. To encourage you to believe in yourself, to hopefully motivate you to take that leap of faith and to give up this garbage way of life. Don't waste your potential and go for it. Go to a meeting, get a sponsor, and work the steps. I promise you, your life will change. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please support the channel by sharing, liking, subscribing, and make sure to hit the bell. I'll be making many more videos about recovery, so make sure to subscribe. Thank you for letting me share this message with you. If you have something that you want to share, please post it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.